guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for the Mix It Up Monday Instagram and YouTube hop, and it's where you take different types of media and put them on a layout, and they give you an inspiration sketch, and so this is the sketch. And it's from Anna at Peacecraft Love and Kimberly from I'd Rather Be Scrapbooking. And we do it the second Monday of every month. And so I'm going to use these pictures from Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. And we're in front of this wall, and I thought the wall is kind of my inspiration. It looks kind of old and distressed kind of looking. And so first I'm going to tape my photos together because I'm going to map them as one photo block like this. And I'm going to mark where my photo is, which I end up covering the whole page, so it probably wasn't necessary. But first I'm going to use this brushed corduroy from Distress Oxide. And I'm going to cover the background because I'm kind of trying to make it look like that wall that we're in front of. And so I'm going to blend out this color, and I like using this method because you can see a lot of dimension already, like the dark to lights. But I thought the brushed corduroy had a lot of yellow undertones, and I was trying to go more towards the brown undertones. And so I'm going to use tea dye. Oh, first I'm going to use the water and pull up some of that oxide to give it that distress look. But now I'm going to take that tea dye and just in certain areas add some of that browner color to the layout. And I don't do like very thick, it's just in little areas. And so I have this gear stencil from the Crafter's Workshop. And it's a 6x6 stencil. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to take the Distress ink and walnut stain and go over top of my other inks just to have the gears show up. And I really like how this turned out. I wasn't sure if it would smear too much, but I really like that it has that kind of, I don't know, I want to say halo, but it's very blended and it just looks really smooth. Maybe that's the word. And so I do this all around the photo. Now in the inspiration sketch, there is pieces of triangle that will come in. So I was trying not to do it where I thought I was going to put those triangles, but in the end I just kind of do the whole page. And so I like how that looks. And I'm going to now do some splatters, and I'm going to take I have Nuvo Sparkle Spray in Morning Fog, and it's a very shiny kind of silver color. And then I used Distress Spray Stain in Antique Bronze. And so while I let that dry, I'm going to take some scrap pieces of paper that I have, and because I'm going to do layers behind my photo. And I'm going to start with this brown layer here, and I'm going to use the walnut stain and ink that. I end up inking all the edges of my layers that I put on this page. And I liked this one because it has gold, so it has a little bit of shininess to it. And like I said, I'm also going to use that walnut stain and ink the edges of that one. And I started to try to build my photo cluster off of my page while it dried, but I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. So I'm going to put it back on there. And I have this really textured scrap that I liked, but it didn't look so good being a large piece because the background, it kind of blended in. And so for the triangles, I'm going to cheat and use the corners of the scraps that I have because I don't cut triangles. And so I'm using this scrap, and it is a textured, and it looks like it came from a paper pad at some point. And so I like that the triangles are a little off center. I thought it would bother me because I tend to like things very symmetrical, but this turned out good. And so I got those laid down, and then I needed a title, and I had these thickers in my stash, and I'm going to use the one that says love you. I don't want to put anything like Star Wars or too themey because it's in an album with all of the other layouts that say Star Wars. And so this one's just a simple title of I love you. And then instead of doing that whole piece of that really cool textured paper, I'm just going to put some strips above and below the photo here. And I had to use my wet glue because that paper is so textured. And those are my only layers. The sketch has a few more layers in the photo, but I don't know if my photos were larger or my triangles were too big. Who knows? But if I put too many layers, then I would have covered up my mixed media and the triangles. But it had, in the sketch, has these little arrows to the left of the photo, and I have a punch that cuts out chevrons, so I put that on the left of the photo. And I like how it looks here, but you're going to see once I cut the tails off of that far left one, I don't like how it looks, and so I'm going to cover up kind of the weird thing there. I'm just adding some of these hearts that were on that Thicker's word page. But here's where I'm cutting off that bit of that chevron. And so when I flipped it over, I think it looks weird because it's smaller. So now I'm going to try to find something to kind of cover that weirdness. And I have this best day ever little tag that I'm just going to put there to cover that up. But that's the layout. Make sure you guys check out all the links below for everyone that's playing the Mix It Up Monday. And it's on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you to everyone that's liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. And everyone have a great day. Bye.